Many people think HIV is a slow death sentence, but to me, HIV was the emergency brakes that I needed. You know how some things are exciting for a while until you need a higher high? As a church worker by day, I grew more and more confidence, indulging in every gay desire I could imagine at night. I almost got caught twice in events that would shame my family. I was so guilty, yet so proud that I could hide my secret life so well from church and family until I got HIV. I couldn't hide anymore. I was most afraid to come out to my family because I excelled at everything as a child. I was the one they praised, so I couldn't bear to disappoint my family. My parents figured their excellent boy Zion would never do anything naughty, so they trusted me with a lot of independence. While that was good for me and my siblings, it also made me feel quite lonely. By high school, I started to crave attention from my male friends. I realized that I not only wanted their attention, I wanted their affection as well. College in Bandung opened my eyes to the gay lifestyle, and I was hooked to the newfound pleasure with other men. When I came back home to Jakarta, I kept up appearances in church as a youth counselor and choir coach. I even felt a calling to serve God for the rest of my life. So I went for graduate studies in seminary overseas, thinking God will help reduce my desire for same-sex relationship. Everything was going well until I returned to Jakarta 5 years later. I became the music pastor at a church. The worship ministry thrived, but I found myself becoming more lonely without the community I could be real with. I became more bitter, asking God if this is really what overcoming SSA looks like. Just more loneliness? I chose to find my own solution to ease this loneliness. In 2011, I got into another relationship with a man, but it ended 1 year later. And to numb the void after he left, I indulged in unprotected sex with many others. Everything changed when I discovered myself tested positive. Part of me wanted to challenge God. Why me? But the other part of me knew it was my pride and hardness of heart that got me into my own mess. So, what right did I have to be angry at God? I spent 3 months in bed recovering from my HIV symptoms. But in that time, God came to me in visions to reveal how He protected my emotions even through my sickness. I realized I didn't spiral so far into despair, unlike how I used to struggle with the depression of loneliness. I came to see my HIV as the brakes I needed to come clean. The scariest part about coming clean was coming out to my family. I not only needed to tell them about my same-sex attraction, I had to hurt them further by telling them I was HIV positive as well.
Saya pikir saya gagal mengajar anak. Saya merasa bersalah terhadap anak, kurang perhatian. Saya mikir-mikir, saya salahnya apa ya? Mikir kesalahan. Mulai itu ya, saya tidak mengerti tentang tertarik apa itu ya. Jadi aku suka lihat buku yang tentang ini tertarik sejenis. Aku lihat buku ini dari mana ya kok bisa gini ya. Sekarang lihat, dia dipakai Tuhan untuk membawa jiwa yang sesat kembali ke Tuhan, kenal Tuhan.
Dulu mikirnya, khawatirnya mungkin lebih tentang kualitas hidup. Apakah bisa hidup lebih baik, maksudnya gimana menjalani hari-hari gitu. Dan sekarang malah melihat sehat gitu ya, bisa melayani orang lain, jadi berkat. Malah itu melegakan dan buat bersyukur sih.
Saya bersyukur bahwa kesempatan ini kita, Papa Mama, minta maaf juga sih kalau misalnya ada hal-hal yang mendukakan Papa Mama gitu, mendukakan apa yang saya lakukan dengan egois, keinginan saya sendiri. Saya terus meminta Mama Papa berdoa untuk saya supaya saya bisa terus ya berjalan dalam jalan Tuhan, terus melayani Tuhan dengan lebih baik gitu. Ya. Through all this, God has shown me the depth of His grace beyond what I understand before. No matter how broken I was, no matter how screwed up my life before, He sees me through Christ's sacrifice. And His love has redeemed me, has transformed me, so that God may use all my brokenness and sickness to bring hope for people who are going through the struggle like I did.